The Great Bambi 42, we're out here in Kalsipel, Montana. I am here with Anthony Bearbelow. First things first, couple hours prior to this big event. How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm fucking feeling it, dude. I'm ready to kick some fucking ass, bro. I'm ready to get at it, dude. I've been sitting here watching this guy. You know, he took a fight before my fight, kind of pissed me off, you know. But I'm honestly, it's honestly gonna be like it's a immediate test of will, this fight, and so I'm confident, dude.
Talk about this training camp. Talk about the preparation and the gym that you've been training out of.
So with this preparation and everything that we had doing, so like me personally, you know, I'm having issues at home. So we try to do everything we can outside the gym. So we'll go to like parks and stuff. We'll go spar, you know. We'll sit there for hours on end working out, you know, just preparing, getting ready for the fight. As far as camp goes, I've been training. I've had like probably 1 week where me and my wife have had like some rough times. But, you know, at the end of the day, she's also there for me. So she makes sure that I'm on my shit, you know what I mean? I'm on the ball.
And talk about your opponent. Do you know anything about him?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I just know that he barely goes to the gym. You know, I'm gonna be real with you. I know he at first his first fight he had a standing rear naked choke, I think it was, and then the second fight the dude was a fucking idiot and ran straight into him. You know, big opponents like that, you fish them in, dude. You let them come towards you.
Yeah, I talked to him, and he told me he took a fight a week ago or something like that. He finished the guy in like 13 seconds or something like that, so he was able to fight again. Do you have any message to him going into this fight?
You know, Braden, I'm going to tell you something, buddy. I come from a very respectable and honorable bloodline, you know. At first I was pissed off at you, but I'm glad you pulled off the win. But next time we fight again, I want you to be at your best. I want you to be in tip-top shape for this fight.
And if this night goes as perfect as possible for you, how do you see the fight playing out?
It can go any way. It can go any way.
Fuck. What's the goal for you? You know, say you go out there, you starch this guy in the first round. What's on the horizon for Anthony Bearbelow?
Well, you know, I trained with some big names out there, you know what I mean, and can't disclose too much, but you know, they all believe in me. They're ready for me to take this guy down. They're all rooting for me, and I'm rooting for myself too, because, you know, if I'm gonna be honest with you, I just want to put him to sleep. I want to either knock him out, give him a rear naked choke, do something, dude. I'm confident in my ability, you know what I mean.
And I know this is your second fight. Talk about your first fight. Talk about the nerves that you had. You know, what was it like, you know, stepping into the cage for the first time?
So, from my first experience, you know, shout out to Rick Little out there, dude. I thank you very much for giving me that first fight, dude. So when I first stepped out on the mat, I was 0-0, you know what I mean? I was confident I was going to get it, you know, but doing boxing and then kickboxing, you know what I mean? It's a whole different intake, because now I'm not able to do takedowns. I'm also to go to the ground, you know what I mean? My first fight, dude, I went against a guy that was 2-3, you know what I mean? Had more experience on his hand than I did, and I got my shit rocked, dude. I'm not going to lie to you, but, you know, there's a breaking point where you hit, where you either continue or you stop. And so for me, I fucking ate that shit, dude. I just kept going, man. I didn't want to stop.
Well, good luck tonight. Hopefully I'll be there to help capture this, you know, big moment for you. Anybody you want to shout out or any sponsors?
I want to give a shout out to Artie's Coins. I want to give a shout out to Mike's Quick Lube. I also want to give shout out to one of the wineries that we've been locally sponsored by in Billings. And I also want to give a shout out to the other people that have been there all the way with me. You know, I just want to thank you guys for making my dream possible.
All right, man. Well, good luck tonight. I can't wait to watch. Thank you. Appreciate it.
No problem, dude.
Awesome. Hell yeah. Let's get it. The Great Bambi 42, Kalsipel, Montana, Flathead County Fairgrounds. I'm here with Braden Peterson. First things first, couple hours prior to this big event. How are you feeling?
Feeling good. Been training a whole bunch. I had a fight just last week, so that one was only 13 seconds. So here we are, doing it again a week later.
Wow. Talk about that. Talk about, you know, fighting just a week ago. You're only 2-0 right now, so yeah. Talk about, you know, what were the nerves like making the walk for the first and second time?
My first fight was here back in October. It was an exhibition. My first official fight was in Spokane in January, and I've kind of just been, because I just turned 37 and I'm just getting into this, and so I'm kind of just getting a bunch as much as I can. And as crazy as it seems to do fights so close together, I mean, I grew up playing football forever, and we had games every week, so it's not a lot different than that. Fortunately, my last one, like I said, was 13 seconds, so it was a knockout almost immediately, and not a lot of recovering I had to do before coming into today.
What promotion was that for?
That was for Fierce Fighting Championship.
And yeah, I mean, even at 37 years old, heavyweights, can get, propelled to the very top very quickly. So yeah, talk about this training camp. Talk about the preparation going into this fight.
It was good. I trained at Absolute Training Center here in Kalsipel. Great guys. We've just been working hard. I live in Polson, so I'm about an hour away. Come up here 3-4 times a week and train with these guys. Put on a great camp and got me ready for these 2 weeks, and then we'll see what's coming up after this.
Do you know anything about the guy you're stepping in there with tonight?
He's 0-1, I think. Young kid. Not a lot I know about him. I know he did a boxing match before he did MMA, but I don't think that was an official fight or anything. Doesn't seem too big, but you never know, with big guys especially. But not a lot I know about him, but that's about it. Is that he's 0-1.
And how do you see the fight playing out?
I think it'll be short. I think he's probably going to come out hot, trying to close it early, and the last two guys that tried that didn't work out so well. I'd like it to go longer, but if he's coming at me that hard, then we're just going to shut it down as soon as we can.
Do you have any message to him as a fighter going into it?
No, just keep going. Even if you lose tonight, I'll be doing the same thing. Just keep your head up and keep going.
Well, good luck tonight. Do you have any sponsors or message you want to send to anybody?
No sponsors or nothing like that.
All right, well, good luck. I can't wait to watch. I'll be there trying to capture this big moment, and yeah, I can't wait to watch. All right, thank you. Have a good one. That works.
Introducing in the blue corner, standing 6 feet, 2 inches tall, weighing in at 250 pounds, from Harden MMA, Anthony Bruiser Bearbelow. Introducing, fighting out of the red corner, standing 6 feet, 3 inches tall, weighing in at 250 pounds, representing Absolute Training Center, fighting out of Kalsipel, Montana, Braden Peterson! Colors to the center, please. Our winner by rear naked choke in the first round, Braden Peterson! Braden, that was a great fight. You took it to the ground and you used your jiu-jitsu to basically dominate. How do you feel about your performance?
I felt good. I don't want to make sure I had a fight last week. It was 13 seconds long. It was all stand up. Kind of wanted to go to the ground in this one, so worked out kind of like for it. It's fun, so we're good.
That was a great fight. We can't wait to see you again. Do you have anything you want to say to your training partners or your friends and family?
Yep, I want to say thanks to everyone at Absolute Training Center, to Amazing Gym. Thanks to my girlfriend, my kids who are letting my little stand over there selling snacks for salad up and doing food and grass and salt and treats.
Great job, my friend. We'll see you next time. We'll be back in just a moment.